What's up, everybody? It's Will Productions here, and today we're going to be kicking off race number 13 of the Netflix Solar Series in Season 3 off at Darlington Raceway. So with that being said, let's talk about these points. In first place, we have Jonas Walter, followed by Random Mazepin, Rodriguez, Damon Wool, Max Senton, Olivia Dean, Joseph Stalling, Puerto Rico YT, Crazy Bob, Delilah Jones, William O'Donnell, Vox Teske, Zakir Reedus, Gia Tran, Armand Prem Galox, Justin Joey, Nick DiCaprio, Eve McAllister, Rob Statue, Joshua Rodriguez, Disease Spreader, Cody Gomez, Evan Fran, Mario Bate, Eli Tabor, Charlotte Hangeveld, and Chase Smith. Now, with that out of the way, folks, let's talk about a lineup for today. On the pole position is going to be the number 43 of of number 94 of Delilah Jones. And for World Art Racing Team, she's going to be doing a throwback to Jedman on her outside the number 43 of Random Mazepin, who's doing a throwback to his Season 1 paint scheme. Then we have the winner of our last race, Puerto Rico YT, is going to be sponsored by ABI. And then we have the 14 of Chase Smith doing a throwback to Season 1 Uber Guide. Roy Rodriguez in the 18 for Los Hermanos doing a throwback to Season 1 Zavak Ikruk. Then a little bit farther back in the field, we have the number 16 of Eve McAllister for Team Preppy doing a throwback to Season 1 Theft King. Nick DiCaprio on the 27 for Game Motorsports doing a throwback to Season 1 Crafty Animations. Mario Bate in the 7 doing a throwback to Season 1 Blue Ball in the Netflix Solar Series. Zakirius doing in the number 38 doing a throwback to his Season 1 self. Damon Wool in the 77 doing a throwback to his Season 1 scheme as well. Disease Spreader doing a throwback to Season 1 Max Senton. And then Vox Teske doing a throwback to Season 1 Abel Bush. Now with that out of the way, folks, that's all the throwbacks I believe we have for today. So the green flag's down there. Let's go racing at Darlington. Stage 1 ends on lap 13. Number 94, Delilah Jones to a steady lead. This is pretty good for her to get pole position early on. Her teammate Chase Smith right behind her. She got into the wall a little bit off turn 4, but we saw a big problem with that in the truck series. So hopefully they'll do better with that today, although I highly doubt it. Charlotte Hangeveld in the 88 is kind of a throwback with her stuff. Whoa, a little bit of trouble coming off too. A lot of cars making contact. Damon Wool all the way down to the bottom. He comes up and saves it. What amazing driving there from the 77. He's going to have to try to merge back in very carefully here. Still a lot of contact, and it looks like they're going to save it. What I was saying was Charlotte Hangeveld is kind of already in it. Whoa, a little bit of contact there. Nick DiCaprio on the corners of the 0 and the 14. Can I talk now? Okay. The number 88 of Charlotte Hangeveld herself is already kind of a throwback because she has a bluey scheme on. That can be a throwback to Olivia Dean, technically, if she wanted to, although that's not precisely what was supposed to happen. That's just her main scheme, but, you know, Olivia did used to drive the Bluey machine, and Crazy Bob is all against the wall right now. Goodness gracious. Whoa, a little bit of contact there. William O'Donnell puts the Z spreader on the wall, almost said Max Senton. Good throwback then, if I'm literally confusing the driver with the scheme. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but these cars have been sounding different this weekend. That's because in Yackers, we actually got the engines fitted to how the cars are supposed to sound. All the series, even the Amazon Racing League, were actually using the same engines as each other. But now, each series has its own specific engine like it's supposed to. And it's also going to sound like how the series is supposed to sound. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but the truck series engines actually sound different as well, and the lower series has their own engines too. I'm not entirely sure why we can't see the bottom of the screen here. Oh wait, that's because they have the extra layer. There isn't enough cars in the series to fill that last spot. Charlotte Hangeveld in the lead right now for Bluey Racing, which is pretty surprising. Shocked to see her up here so early on in the race. Not exactly a bad driver, but she is a rookie, so you wouldn't expect her to be performing this well. We might have ourselves a little Connor Zilish on our hands, or Connor is it? What would be the female version of Connor? I don't know. Why don't you guys tell me down below? Cody Gomez up in the wall. Blue ball's gonna slide on. Oh my goodness, that's Mai. Oh, these throwbacks, guys, they got me going nostalgic. Nerd Mom is grinding the wall, my goodness. WRT just one car in the top 5 now as opposed to the 3 that was earlier. And that's Mario Bade. Now Rob Statue's going to get in the wall. Nernamom joins him. Jonas Walter sits on the bottom. Rob Statue, a good block. He's going to get around Nernamom easily with the help of, I believe that was Crazy Bob. Yep. Lap 10 on the board. 4 laps to go on the stage. Sorry if the commentating isn't as it usually is. I'm a little queasy right now for some reason. I'm not sure why. Although I did eat some suspicious macaroni and cheese before recording this stuff. Beautiful flyby there. Lap 11 on the board. Charlotte Hangeveld still leading. Jonas Waltzer almost 2 seconds behind her. I think she's going to have this stage in the bag. Unless she starts riding up on the wall. Looks like she washes up a little bit there, but keeps it off. Everybody behind her is getting a piece of the wall, though. We'll have to see if they'll be able to catch up to her. Here they come. I mean, here she comes. All by herself across the line. 2 laps to go on the stage. And Charlotte in the wall. Looks like she's going to save it. Cody Gomez right behind her now, though. Crazy Bob close behind him. 1 lap to go on the stage. Charlotte's in the wall again. That gives Cody the chance, but it looks like he's in the wall as well. A lot more cars coming behind those 3. Charlotte into turn 3. Now into 4 off the final corner. And Charlotte Hangeveld will take the win in stage number 1. Oh, trouble coming into turn 3. It looks like Sakiritis in 38. Problems. Let's look at the replay and see what happened here. Looks like Prim got in the wall, then Josephine Stalling left hooks her, brings her down in front of the 38. Zakir slides. Prim a huge hit with that out inside wall. Goodness gracious. On the driver side too. And then Puerto Rico, huge hit with the 06. Justin Joey's there as well. These 3 came together at the last race at Kansas. They were battling for the lead. Here it is again. Boom. Prim right into the wall. Zakir as well, but he had a softer hit. Then Prim gets involved off screen again with 2 other cars. Something else happened. Looks like this was trouble coming off turn 2 during the caution. It looks like a lot of cars stacked up there during the pacing lap, and Delilah Jones got the worst of it. So we'll see you on the restart, folks. Charlotte Hangeveld, your winner in stage number 1. We'll see you on the restart for the second stage here at Darlington. Welcome back to Darlington, everybody. Charlotte Hangeveld in the lead, and Cody Gomez is on her outside in second. Restarting on lap number 18. The green flag's back out in the air, where stage 2 is underway here at Darlington. Stage 2 ends on lap 26. Cody Gomez to an early lead here at Darlington in stage 2. Beautiful sounding flybys there. Justin Joey is going to move down to the bottom. Charlotte Hangeveld below the 0, going to force him up high. Cody Gomez keeps it off the wall. Superb driving there from the 0. Nick DiCaprio flies by on bottom. Crazy Bob as well. Nernamom in tow. Charlotte Hangeveld back to the lead as she slides up into the wall. She's going to wash up big time. Crazy Bob trying to chase her down, but he himself is in the wall. Nernamom to the bottom. Justin Joey goes to the pits. Random Mazepin follows him. The 63. Charlotte Hangeveld is still in the lead. The 6th-gear Nernamom is going to take it now. A lot of slippage up there from the 27. Now multiple cars are going to fly past him, including Roy Rodriguez, Josephine Stalling, and Evan Ferran. 2 World Ride Racing Team cars, Max Sensen, Mario Bate also trying to get around. 3 wide off turn 4 with Charlotte Hangeveld, Cody Gomez, and Chase Smith, who I almost just called Uber Guy. The throwbacks today are very, very good for me to keep confusing all these drivers with the people they're literally throwing back to. Now Nernamom's going to get in the wall, but she still has a pretty significant lead over the rest of these drivers, but Roy Rodriguez is trying to catch up. Joseph Stalling installing right there as well. Max Sensen, Season 1 champion, trying to get there as well. Coming across the line, lap number 22, 5 laps to go. They're catching up to Justin Joey as well, another lap car. Nernamom washes up big time. These throwback teams are going to be ruined by the time the race is over. Whoa, a little bit of contact there. Damon Wool slides across the bumper of the 88, and it looks like he's going to save it for the 2nd time this race. It's not the 2nd time he's lost control, and now Nernamom gets a little loose off 4, nearly gets turned by the 95, but Joseph Stalling keeps it together and will take the lead here at Darlington. But now he's going to get washed up by the 7 car. Mario Bade puts him up top. Down on the bottom goes the 7. The 90 follows him. Now he's going to keep him up top, sacrificing the 7 to get blocked by the 87, and now he's going to move Justin Joey up the track, puts him almost into the wall. What a move by Max Sensen. That just calls into question even more, does he even care about his drivers? Marty clearly had the lead coming off of 2 there, but Justin Joey is a lap down. He's a very slow car. As you can see, he's slowing up the rest of the field. And Marty was trying to move down, but Max Sensen went down and blocked him, sacrificing Marty's speed, and then forced Justin up into the wall because they're rivals, so of course he would do that. But it looks like it doesn't really matter because Marty caught back up to the 90 very fast and took the lead again. Mario Bay leading on lap 25. 2 to go on the stage, and now both of the WRT cars get into the wall. Their teammates. Right now, their other 3 teammates, it looks like Evan Ferran is in 8th, Chase Smith is in 9th, their other teammate Eli Tabor, I cannot really see right now, he's in 15th, so all the WRT cars running top 20, which is not half bad, and 4 of them are in the top 10. And now Puerto Rico is going to slow down the 7 car big time, giving Max Sensen the lead. And Crazy Bob is going to have to put the challenge up to him next on the last lap of stage 2. Multiple cars trying to get around him. Jonas Walter gets through. Max Sensen ahead of Crazy Bob by about 0.3 seconds. Coming through turns 3 and 4 for the final time in stage 2. Max Sensen will take the win in the 2nd stage of this race at Darlington. Well, Jonas. Yellow flag is out to end the stage. Max Sensen takes it. So stage 1 was the 88. Stage 2 was the 90. That's plus 2. So 90 plus 2 would be 92. So Crazy Bob is in 2nd right now, which is the 2nd position. So position number 2. So does that mean Crazy Bob will win this race? We'll have to see here, folks, as we go to the restart for the final stage of this race. Alright folks, it's lap 31, we'll be restarting on lap 32. We got 44 laps in this entire race, so that means we got 15 laps left. Let's go. Or, no, 13 laps left, my bad. The stage 1 winner was the 88, the stage 2 winner was a 90. That's 2 positions up. Crazy Bob finished in position number 2. And then 2 numbers up, because 88 plus 2 is 90. Crazy Bob finished second in the second stage. So we'll have to see if he will get the win based on the prophecy. But around they go off turn 4. They're crashing for real this time. Gio Tran into the inside wall. He's going to come up, tap the 82. It looks like they save it. Never mind. There they go. Justin Joey into the wall, and the caution will come out. Although I did not see anybody spin, but I think they threw it just for the sheer chaos of the wreck that just was. I don't think I saw anybody go around, but we'll have to see here. It looks like coming off 4, Rob Statue gets left hooked or right hooked by the 18. Then he goes down, slams G into the inside wall. They get loose behind him. The 95 taps this 27, sends him spinning. And it looks like Josephine Song was about to go around, but he got slammed into by the 87. Then he does do a full 360, gets hit by the 27 again, and then gets bullied down to the track by Random Mazepin. So big just pinball action here, this wreck. Here it is again. Boom, boom, boom. Prem Galox just barely slipped by. She threaded the needle right there through that wreck. Well, folks, with that being said, we'll see you on the restart here at Darlington. Alright, folks, lap number 38 on the board. The pace cars pulling in. Max Sense and Jonas Walter leading us back to the flag. We're going to be restarting lap number 39, meaning we have 6 laps to go, folks. So with that being said, green flag's back out in the air. Let's keep racing at Darlington. Will we make it back around? The 90 in the lead, the one close behind, 2 WRT teammates, sorry. And then there's Jonas Walter and Nernamam, 2 more sets of teammates. For Team Preppy though, will they be able to get it done? In the top 10 right now, there are actually just 2 teammates. Nernamam isn't even in the top 10, I don't think. I think she might be a lap down or something. Whoa, into the wall goes Stenson. So in the top 10 right now. Whoa, Damon Wool off for the 3rd time this race. And he saves it yet again. Well, in the top 10 right now, for like the 4th time I was trying to say, is just 1, 2 Team Preppy cars, and 1, 2, 3, 4 WRT cars. So we'll have to see which team is going to come out with the win. The 2 remaining teams right now is Charlotte Hangeveld for Bluey Racing and Rob Statue and Roy Rodriguez for Statue Motorsports and Los Hermanos respectively. So we'll have to see if they can be the mediators in the finish of this race. If the caution comes out, there will be an overtime, so that could also be the deciding factor of this race. Nernamam into the wall. She's getting loose. She's going to save it. Lap 42, 3 laps to go. Let's hear what's going on right now with the rest of these teams. As those two, well, I was going to tune in, but there's really 2 laps to go, so there's not really a point. Whoa, Mahdi into the wall now. Brandon Mazepin is behind him, but he's not in the top 10. It looks like the closest teammate to him right now is... Actually, the closest person right him right now is Evan Ferran, his teammate. His other teammate, Eli Tabor, is right behind the 7 and in front of the 1. So we got WRT right now. Well, Chase is in 3rd. So we got, well, Max Sense is in 4th. 1 lap to go. WRT, top 4 right now. Technically 5, but Eli Tabor is a lap down. But WRT dominates the top 5 positions in the race. But now Eli Tabor is going to go into the wall, and it looks like it'll be a battle to the line. Evan Ferran on the bottom. Mahdi Obeid up top. Can Evan make a move? Will Mahdi get his first win in the Netflix Lower Series? Evan Ferran looking for his 3rd, I think. Coming across turn 4 for the final time. Onto the front straight. Evan Ferran moving bottom. And Mahdi Obeid is going to get it done at Darlington. Getting his first win in the Netflix Lower Series. And his 2nd win in his career. What a battle there. Outstanding performance here from the number 7 car. A lot of factors for today's race, for the summary today. This was an amazing race. We had Damon Wool going off the track 3 separate times, nearly losing control, but saving it all 3 times. We had the winners of stage 1 and 2 only being 2 numbers apart, and I made a bad prediction thinking Crazy Bob was going to win the race because of that, but you know, it's not bad to be creative. But then there was also that massive wreck that we had starting off stage. I think it was 2 or 3 actually, that we had took out a lot of cards and made him go a lap down. And then there was WRT with half of their team having a throwback. What is there? 5 cars: the 1, the 7, the 7, the 34, the 90, and the 34. And the 7 and the 14 had on throwbacks today, and well, all 5 of their cars finished at the front of the field today at least. Well, one of them didn't. Eli Tabor was a lap down, but he was still technically in third in position in the race. So there was Madi Obeid in first, Evan Fran in second, Chase Smith in third, and Max Sensen in fourth. So WRT, a 1-4 finish. That is superb, but it's not exactly out of the ordinary for one of the best teams in Yackers. Congratulations to Mighty Obey getting a second career win in Yackers. His first came in the YouTube Cup Series when he was at Richmond last season. Got his first career win there, also for WRT. And he's actually getting let on to the Truck Series under a charter that is being sold from Blazing Motorsports from Abel Bush, who will unfortunately be leaving the series yet again for the same mistake that he made the first time that got him kicked out. He made it again. And so that means Mighty Obeid will be getting a spot on the Truck Series because Team Stray decided to take advantage of that charter and will be giving Mighty a spot on their team, driving the number 71 Chevrolet, sponsored by Ramen. Not sure which company specifically though, so we'll have to see. So congratulations to Mighty, just having a great weekend overall. We'll have to see how he does in the Cup Series though. So with that being said, folks, this has been Blowover Productions. This was the Netflix Blowover Series at Darlington, and I remembered which race is next. I said I forgot in the Truck Series, but it will be at Charlotte Motor Speedway. So with that being said, folks, we'll see you in the next race at Charlotte for the Hulu Truck Series and the Netflix Blowover Series, folks. So with that being said, peace.